Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the series called Let's Take a Break. We're playing JUSANT. This is episode number 5. I'm your host TrueDeathOn. Let's begin. And we're finally through the desert section, and I'm really excited to start this cave section of the game. Should be getting real moldy now. Is the way up? Okay, so far so good. Okay. There's a long way to cover, so let's go. Oh, very pretty. I think that is the way, so we're gonna check out what's down here. Service now. The old canal is finally clean, and locks 4 to 7 have been serviced. In all my time as a water surveyor, I've never seen the water level this low, but at least I was able to give the canal a good clean. Let's just say it was about time. Yak, yak, yak. I've never been this filthy in my entire life. Off the clock for this sleep. Until next time, Ida. Nothing here but Ida-kun's notes. Oh my god, that was very clean. Let's go. Oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. That's the way up. Let's check out what's down here. Lot of chocos, which is still a name I don't understand why you would give that name to rats, but that's your own preference, I guess. Like, I understand it for the new people, right? That you'll call them chocos, but I don't understand why the old people would call them chocos. What? Thank you, Sparks. Okay. A door opened. I want to check out what's that side too. I wonder if I can though. Yeah, I don't think I can. You know guys, I've been thinking about investing in a good mic. Like, audio is something that has been really bothering me on these videos, considering it's a commentary game, and I think audio is one of the reasons why people stay or choose not to stay. So if you have any good mic suggestions, I would appreciate them. because my room is very noisy. Fan sounds. My laptop itself has like mad fan sounds, so. This is a beautiful place. I prefer this over the desert any day. I wonder if this is where people live and what these places are. There's something there. No, I don't think it's climbable. It's very pretty. That I won't deny. Okay, this is an end. So, no going past this point. And we're gonna make our way forward. So far, I'm absolutely loving this game, and I wonder if I should make a review of the game once it's done. You guys can let me know. I mean, reviews have already been out, but I would love to do something like that, or give it a shot at least. Life right now, I'm trying to be a little more positive about what I have in my life, like we discussed in the last video, and I'm hoping to keep making videos. At least if gaming is something that gives me relief, I should best make a video on it than just play games, right? What is over here? You know guys, this seashells being a sort of doorway to the past, you know, they have how for us, whenever we put a seashell close to our ear, we hear the sound of the oceans, right? And how in this game the ocean has disappeared, like water is very scarce, so seashells don't have a lot of memories of water, and it's just they sort of have these memories of a time that has gone by, you know, water running through these places and people just enjoying life a little bit more than they are right now. I hope we're not the last people on this planet. So we can get carried there. There's something down here. These are absolutely beautiful, but I don't know why they are there. We have another seashell over there. That is where we have to go. And I think that is it. No altars, no nothing. What do we have here? Oh, not bad. That looks like a man, and that looks like a dude over here. So, I think we are prophesized to bring back water or something. I'll be really sad if I fail to interpret what the final message was, considering a lot is not being said by this game. Okay. Logbook. 12 octaves, 2 sixths and 8 primes after the JUSANT. To the peaks I go, come what may. From chasm to salt marsh I make my way. To the peaks I go, come what may. To find my true love again one day. To find my true love again one day. Up in the clouds I went astray, from ravine to frozen pass of grey. The clouds watch me as I make my way. Will I find my true love again one day? Will I find my true love again one day? Saul was singing that to himself as we gathered listen for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When he was young, Saul would hear the old women singing that song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch me as I make my way. To him, it's a confirmation. The song is a map. Following the words will lead us to the ballasts. Met didn't say a word, and she can usually out-chatter a wee week. We returned empty-handed, but it felt good to be climbing as a trio again, like when we first set out on our climb. Everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Met told me she's tired of this expedition. She's sick of all the water in the cloud stuff. She doesn't believe in it anymore, or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to the low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dares to ask the questions I merely write down. If ballasts were real, why would they stay in the clouds? Would they be stuck here because the cycle stopped? Or is their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I doing on this hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. Is Highfield's old sundial in someone's thoughts too? One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seems to be paying these old shipwrecks from other era much notice. We've gotten used to them by now. We've forgotten that. What else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Med withdraw into her shell more and more with each sleep, but she's still climbing. Come what may, Bianca. This poem reminded me of that famous, I think it's a Roald Dahl poem of miles and miles to go before I sleep. Yes, thank you for your support. Thanks to you, we can continue to work to protect 3 humped saurians. Without your help, we would never have been able to renovate our shelter. I'm always happy to announce that the time has come. We've begun releasing some of our rescued saurians back into the wild. This time, we're working with sparkle shroom growers to preserve shaded areas vital to saurians. I'm confident that reintroducing them back into their natural habitat will be a success. It's still unclear how we're going to help the remaining ones adapt to life on the Great Plain, but now that this phase is complete, at least the species' survival is assured. Thank you again, Anne. Now we have another animal, 3-humped saurians. Okay, one of the section has been explored. That is where we'll end up going anyways, but that does not climb. So I'm gonna just everybody's running to front of you. Hey Mama, Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store their furniture there. And I came across some old clothes that must belong to Grandpa. They don't look like anything we wear here. Anyway, I had to throw them all out. Some saws had made their nest in them and chewed them all up. I wonder what it was like up there, the storm. Did you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it. No. He never talked about anything much. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was. I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. That was a long time ago. When a storm like that came along, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much. Come to think of it, those were different times, eh? Then everything stopped. That part you know. But up there, oh, the raging storm stuck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. We couldn't live up there anymore. You see, so we came down here, and now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end? So the surface had a constant storm going on is what it means? I'm not being able to form a concrete answer. So, can I presume that I've checked everything in this section? I wonder what it would have been like to, stay in these walls. Like, I don't see where the market is, where one shop ends, where the other one begins. They're all sort of like linked inside the same structure. Oh damn, that's a huge route. Everybody's on it, Give me a second while I figure out where the way is. I know you might not believe it, but that didn't take that long. Okay, left as that place. Right does not seem to be leading anywhere. So I'm gonna... That double jump basically shows that I did not think that I could make that jump, so I just like sort of try to triple jump it. But I guess a climber cannot doubt himself, or herself, or themselves, or any sense. Logbook 13 octaves and 1/3 after the JUSANT. We docked for a while at the home of an old local farmer, Gal. To him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. A feeling of safety you don't get in the open air. He made me laugh. The sky, no thank you. I saw it once and it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world, but he can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers the sound it made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed the drought. He spoke of full canals and waterfalls, of mud and pruny skin, and I wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung on to his every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There was no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good to be working on something concrete, rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Met stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. I was. But I guess I'm still holding on to a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Met was probably the hardest thing I'd have to do since I started this climb. I don't know if I feel like writing anymore, or have the energy to. Goodbye, maybe. Bianca. It's absolutely sad because I think we missed out on a couple of letters from Bianca. There's a whole shift in her mindset ever since I saw a last letter where they had just started climbing, I think. And I think things just turned out for the worse. Jen, how are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain? I hosted a group from your part of the tower here, off chasing clouds or whatever's in them. We had a great time, and I got a new housemate out of it too, a youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having two of us to run what's left of the farm. Hey old man, glad to hear from you, and I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Well, mostly because of the pies you'd made them for snack time. You know, you never did give me the recipe. Okay, this is where Met should have been. So I don't see any skulls either, so everyone has more likely left. But it's sad that the company broke and I don't know what happened in between. It's really sad. Okay. So, no. This is the way. How does this work? Magnets? No more water, eh? We'll see about that. I'm sure if you dig deep enough, there's water to be found. No one believes me, but I believe in myself, and that's the main thing. Come on, old boy, we'll prove them wrong. The worst that can happen is that I'll find treasure, or a caramel seam. That's some good stuff, caramel. Man, I love people who are very simple and straightforward, man. I guess this is where I talk about what I am feeling today. So I was having a conversation with my dad, right? And this is something that I feel as well, and that is something that he sort of bolstered in me. It's the fact that what is, I think I've said this on this channel, that I feel sometimes that I'm very lost in life, as to what I should be doing. I have changed my career, I think a couple of times, like every year I'm doing something else. And he told me that the secret lies in just taking one thing and just seeing it to the end. And I know in my head that he is right, and it's the same with this guy as well, how he says that you just gotta keep digging. And I think there's that meme as well, where this dude continuously digs and like just gives up before he finds the diamonds. There's that very famous picture. I think I'll be able to put it up on around here somewhere in this video. And yeah, so I know he's right. He talks from wisdom, my dad, and I don't know. I just don't know what that one thing is that I want to grab onto. A lot of factors play in your head. You're like, should I chase money? Should I chase satisfaction in my career? Should I chase happiness? Should I chase something that give me security? And should I try to find something completely different? And I just don't know at this point, man. It just feels like I'm constantly losing out on time, while people around me, they've just chosen one role and they're following it till the end. And I know maybe they won't agree with me. They'll say that I don't know anything about their life, but how I said in the last video, the grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, I know it's not easy for anyone, but I wonder what that one thing is. I wonder what my should I also just start digging? Is that the answer? Where does it go up from? Just thinking about these things remind me of that Miley Cyrus song, The Climb. I think even just in these gameplays I've sang that song like million times already. I know the song in my head, but I don't remember the lyrics properly. And yeah, it's they're all on my level. But there's that line in that song. It goes like, ah, I gotta be strong. Gonna just keep holding on. Man, let me just look it up. Yeah, there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna find a way to make. Man, I'm so bad at it. I'm gonna sing it sometime in the next video, I guess. I'm always gonna find a way to make it move. This morning, I forgot to put lichen in my drink but drank it anyway, and then cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. I'm so wound up, I can't get anything done. I don't know if I should blame the drought, the evacuation that started, or the end of the world. Anyway, I've got mushrooms to grow. I mean, people are making it work in this kind of environment as well, man. And I think, wait, what? Oh, I found a way to... Oh, I was never meant to come this way, that means. I was meant to go down that way only. Okay, so I would have come here and I would have just gone down. Okay. Oh, looks like time. Something, stones, coins, wheels. Oh, 3 are that way. Okay. Is this where we were? No, that should be like way down. And way down we go. Oh, 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 oh. And way down we go. Say no to locks. Water and people should be able to flow freely. We can't deny the many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand in solidarity with living things. To confine the water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions at the market canteen. The White Water Collective. Man, people are just... Sometimes people can be really selfish. I love how a little dude just comes and goes. These sort of remind me of those love boat rides at amusement parks. Okay, I came this way, but I don't know where to go next. I'm supposed to go right. How very odd. Was there something that I missed out? It can't be this. Oh my god. According to this, where is my girl, the one that I've been waiting for? I give you the world. I give you the world. The thing that set started, come now be my girl. Dance with me in this department. In Saturday supermarket, baby. With me in this department. Inside of this supermarket, baby. If you're wondering what song that was, that is Supermarket by Logic. Yo, where is the way? Is it up? I don't think it climbs up though. That was such a Batman moment, you know. I think that's the Dark Knight Rises, where the key to getting out of the well was to not be tethered by the rope. Okay, that happened. It's up to the game, man. If it wants you to zip to something, it'll let you. Otherwise it won't. When the second started, I'm gonna be my girl. Umbrella Gazette issue 37, 8 octaves and 2/5 after the JUSANT. Editorial. In this issue of the Gazette, we'll be looking at an animal from the outside for once, the weave-beak. Weave-beak are the only ones found in every region of the tower. Every known region, at least. Sometimes they even venture out into our tunnels. These medium-sized birds are known for their all-white feathers and blue comb. Uncommon to see the playful birds gliding through the warm drafts that rise up the cliffs of the tower. They are also extremely curious and can often be found perched near climbing roots, observing and commenting on what's happening with their fellow birds. Not only are weave-beaks social creatures, they are also skilled builders. They work together to build their nests, which have multiple entrances and can house dozens of weave-beaks. They're constantly strengthening and expanding their nests and are always on the lookout for twigs, hence the expression, working like a weave-beak. Did you know? Weave-beaks combs open and close depending on their mood. A wide open comb means that the weave-beak is alert or stressed about something or someone. But enough chatter, keep reading for an in-depth look at the lives of these outwardly unassuming yet fascinating birds. Dear editor, I only read the editorial and I'm already outraged. It all sounds very nice, But you might want to think twice before publishing such nonsense. Thief pigs are thieves. They're always stealing my wood to build their nests. I'm unsubscribing. Signed, a disgruntled citizen. Huh. Come now, be my girl. Just for you. I am not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Okay, that is where we are supposed to go. Okay, that is where we're supposed to go. Oh no man, not two ways. That's unfair. I'm gonna check out what's on the right side. Left side. Where is my girl? If I wasn't stuck in this door, I could read it all. The second started, come on, be my girl, dance with me in this apartment. Inside of this supermarket, baby, with me in this department. With me in this department, supermarket, baby. Oh man. What I'm gonna do is, why would you give camera angles like these, man? I don't understand. Are you trying to like make us feel scared? That, oh, you've come a long way, but what if you fall? It should be, yes. Is there something new? Oh, I didn't check out the pattern. It's some sort of waterway. Is it? Yeah, see. We're climbing up. I'll be damn angry if this game turns out to be one of those games where if you do not check out all the altars, you won't get water. Like, the end result depends on how much you explode or something like that. That'll be unacceptable. I think we're almost to the red part as well. You might wonder why I read out all the passages that everyone wrote. Like, I know you guys can read, but I just like reading them out. There's no better answer for that. Yes. Yeah, I didn't check out what was down there. Ah, man. To climb it now. Some sort of pipeline maybe. I think this is the final climb. You know what makes me sad is the fact that the last time I read Bianca's letters, Bianca was very hopeful. She was writing about how she's gonna write more and stuff. No! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, this person has gone crazy. Wow. Waste of energy. A lot of energy wasted there. Oh my god, why am I not being able to climb up? Okay. I forgot to put a zip. No, no, no! Okay, let's keep climbing. I always forget that I can just grab onto them. Almost there. Almost there. Were these tattoos always on our arms? Why don't I remember them being there? Okay. Almost near the end. That is some bullshit, man. It grew the other way. I'm climbing in such a weird way. I think my controls are inverted. No, they're not. This person uses their hands weirdly, is the answer. Waste of energy. I think we're... Is this the game's end? Oh damn, people. I think we're gonna reach the surface. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna be pissed if this is how this game ends. I wonder if there was just like a sentence, you know, it's like the end. In the end, there was no water. Oh, I think it's opening up. I think we're outside. Beautiful, beautiful. If it says 3 sections, okay, there are 2 more now. So I think this is where we'll stop. On the next video we cover all this beautiful section of this game, and I hope you had fun. I hope I post this video very soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Shaba khair.